Welcome, everyone, to Lane Stadium, birthplace of Beamer Ball, where they will touch the Hokie Stone and come alive for Virginia Tech. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice. And when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Hokies will get us started with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense takes the field for the first time today. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Clemson will send the punt team out. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will get the ball for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Offense set on 1st down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. The incompletion on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. The Hokies get enough for the 1st down. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Oh, he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Grabs it in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He wants to throw. Complete to the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Clemson jumps to the line. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long. With players like that, getting after him.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We're going to find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. The give to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Scanning the field, it's Drones. Finds the tight end. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, if he keeps making more of those, Wayne Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. And this guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight, because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity in this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lane. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Line getting set on second down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back.
Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. An 84-yard drive there. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Plows through the defense. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made.
Ball is free. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Running back searching for a hole. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Now on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season late, this is a resume builder, and this might be the win that you need to improve your status and impress the committee so that they put you in the college football playoff.
Yeah, in these top 10 games, they get more attention. More people are there, more people are covering, more people are talking about it, more people are spreading it. So, obviously, to do it on this stage will go a long way to determine whether this team gets in the playoff.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, let's recap that top 5 matchup that just went final moments ago. Ole Miss found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Oxford. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Feeling some heat. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. If you get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Scrambling away. On the run, fires downfield. Got him, and nobody's close. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Fast motion from the offense. To the air, it's Drones. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the zone. Touchdown, Hokies! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And here's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Looking for space, it's Maffa. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Bringing it back, it's Lane. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Extending the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. Looking for a huge play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try the run. Smashes through. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Hokies have this offense rolling. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. On the run, it's Maffa. Shakes off the tackler. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the back. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Clemson is quick to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here,
and the ball's out, and they're after it. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
To have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
really good job on the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got his man.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Hokies are threatening in the red zone. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
And the Hokies have a 1st down.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting 1st downs. To do that, you got to have bounce. Can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it. How about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
He'll keep it on the sneak. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Complete to start this drive. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the 3rd. Looking for a gap. It's Maffa. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
1st and 10 from their own 13. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man all by himself. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Complete to the right. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Maffa. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Off play action. Looking for the score. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Great job by the DB, seeing where the ball's going and breaking it. I know that sounds stupid. Of course, you're supposed to do that. But a lot of times the angles you take are sometimes compromised and leaves you giving up big plays. Nice job going straight to the football and swatting it on the ground.
Coming after him. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Williams. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Clemson jumps to the line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
First and goal, Clemson.
Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. They keep attacking through the air. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. Lead in the... Confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. How about this? A two-point conversion coming. They're going to run it. He's in there for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
To throw, it's Drones. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Gonna run it, it's Thomas. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Give to the running back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Now, 4th down.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Motion from the offense. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the left. Touchdown, Hokies! And once he got loose, it was all over. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. To the air on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
At the 19. And that's a first down for the offense.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
I like it. Take the shot, throw it to the end zone, try to make a play, give your receiver a chance to make it. You know, you got to make plays. You're trailing late in the 4th quarter, and you need to...
Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pressure coming. He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.